Hey, it's your girl Shay Shay. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time, and welcome back if you've been here before. Nicki Minaj just took things one step further and the internet is losing it, child. She showed up at a Trump event, got on stage, and called herself a huge fan. She didn't just support him, she made a full-on public statement again. Her fans are pissed, people who've defended her for years are feeling betrayed, and she's doubling down, saying the hate only motivates her more. Now, it feels like open season on Nicki Minaj as a result of this, with people dragging her for everything in the past, her music career, her choices, and her political affiliation. Today we're breaking down what she said, how fans reacted, and if this really is the end of Nicki Minaj. Disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Don't take anything said here too seriously. It's just jokes, gossip, and opinions. Please relax and enjoy the video. Everything presented in this video is alleged. I'm only spreading the word on the curb, and in no way am giving my personal opinion.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's gonna motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
So let's get into what actually happened. This wasn't a vague tweet or a casual comment. Nicki Minaj stood up at a Trump account summit in Washington, D.C., took the mic and declared herself Donald Trump's #1 fan, child. She stood there on stage alongside Trump, holding his hand at one point and said, "I'm probably the president's #1 fan, and that's not going to change." Then she doubled down by saying the hate people threw at her doesn't affect her at all. In fact, she said it actually motivates her to support Trump even more. That's a huge escalation from just being someone who likes a politician. She went all the way to the podium and framed the backlash as if she's getting bullied, saying critics are trying to smear him and that God is protecting Trump. And she wasn't just talking, she pledged money to back the program they were promoting known as Trump Accounts, which is supposed to create savings and investment accounts for children. Reports say she pledged somewhere between $150,000 and $300,000. So this wasn't a casual endorsement, this was action on a national stage, and some people have speculated that they do feel like the reason why she might be supporting Trump so heavily is because she's trying to get a pardon for her husband and or brother, allegedly.
It's Trumpiana herself, and if you need to keep up, that's Nicki Minaj. She is backing yet another MAGA project. Truly need to know how big that turning point check was. Speaking of the turning point check, did anybody hear the Candace Owens footage? Did anybody hear that audio that dropped? Nicki Minaj is set to contribute somewhere between $150,000 and $300,000 US doll hairs to the Trump accounts. Honestly, if you believe that US born babies is finna get 1 red cent out of them Trump trust funds, I've got a beach house in Minnesota that never, ever, ever gets cold. I'll sell it to you right now for $4 million. Today, Trumpiana spoke at the Trump Account Summit, where she praised Donald Trump on the rollout of these investment accounts for US born babies. She's a stupid. Now, before I get to the fact that now that you know what she's doing with your money, you can just stop supporting, right? Like, you can really just tank it, because if you tank the projects, then you begin to tank the influence. If she's not influential, then MAGA can't use her anymore. You see where I'm going? But before we even get there, I want to get to what she said. She got up on that stage and said that she was probably one of Donald Trump's biggest fans. Last time we talked about this, I cited 5 laws that were anti-Black and anti-LGBTQ plus community, right? And so my question was, what does he do that you like? You're a fan of him. What work specifically are you a fan of Miss Nicki Minaj? And please don't worry, we'll wait. Trump accounts were launched as part of Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act, and they are set to be available for every U.S. born baby between January 1st of 2025 and December 31st of 2028. Each account will launch with a one-time $1,000 government seed. Contributions to the account max out at $5,000 per year, with funds from the accounts invested in broad stock market index. The account recipient will not have ownership of the funds until they are 18, at which point the funds can be withdrawn with standard IRA rules. Funds from the account came from Trump-friendly donors such as Nicki Minaj and Dell Technologies. Honestly, if she's a fan of Trump, you should just stop being a fan of her monetarily. And then let's just see how far that takes us.
To be completely honest, this time the fan reaction and the wider public reaction doesn't seem to be as shocked as last time when she came out on stage with Erica Kirk. It does seem like people are more so side-eyeing her than genuinely being angry or disappointed with her. The reaction has been mixed, with some people saying that it's her life, she can do what she wants, it's her political opinions, she can support who she wants. But at the same time, people do feel very let down by her because they felt that she was a representative for their various communities. And as a result, a lot of people have been calling for her deportations, with numerous petitions online, people making jokes about wanting ICE to go over to her residence and bring her back to Trinidad and Tobago. The thing is, because once Nicki doubled down, it felt like people were just done with her. Like, this moment gave permission to finally say everything they've been holding in for a moment. Like, personally, I've seen some people post online things like, all her music sounds the same, she hasn't evolved, she's been phoning it in for years. Suddenly people aren't even talking about the speech anymore. They're talking about her albums, her features, her sound, her whole career trajectory. And the thing is, to be honest, it does seem like once somebody seems to be on a downward spiral, people feel like it's open season on them and they can say all the things that they've been wanting to say for a minute about them. Like, what does Nicki Minaj's music have to do with this situation? And to be completely honest, this is like classic internet behavior. One controversial moment cracks the door open and everyone rushes in with hundreds of unrelated grievances. It becomes less about accountability and more about unloading frustrations onto somebody. Please leave all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below, and leave a like if you've enjoyed this content so far. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Shay out.